Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. To help keep this podcast free for you, we're partnering with Stokes Seeds. The 2017 Gardening Guide catalogs are hitting mailboxes everywhere. Request your catalog today online at stokeseeds.com or view virtual catalogs online. This fully secure site makes it easy to order your free catalog or your seeds or gardening accessories. More than just a listing of vegetable and flower seeds, Stokes Seeds' website is a complete resource center with valuable information on starting seeds, planting, and harvesting, plus all the gardening accessories you need to make your garden the envy of the neighborhood. Get growing with Stokes. We'll have more from Stokes Seeds in the next few weeks. Right now, today's question. Just quickly back to the hornbeam for a moment. Do you get any fall color with that?
Well, Mark, you do. It is not an exciting fall color. Now, how to define that? There are reds and purples and distinct yellows, and then there are some that are a lighter yellow, and some that are going to go yellow to tan real quick. And I think most of the hornbeams will be in that latter character. They're not ugly by any means, but they're not the kind of a tree that has a wow factor as far as fall color. Quite pleasant. And when you mix in, should that be the case, you mix that tree in the fall with some of the sugar maples, red maples, and oaks and so on. It's really quite pretty. It has as a matter of leaf and fall color, it has a medium green. And those who have walked the woods and are familiar with Ohio's forest to any degree, the beech trees have a leaf character, very much like the hornbeam. Now, it's decidedly different edge on the leaf, but it's the same size, basically, the medium light green, certainly not a puny green, but just lighter in shade. As a matter of people seeing that, the odds are anybody who has walked the woods more than a dozen times, just here, there, and the next place, has been exposed to hornbeam at some point in one of those walks. Now, that's entirely possible they haven't, and if they didn't know what the tree was, they wouldn't know. But it's well distributed and in nature. And then when we get into the European hornbeam, that is usually, well, I'm going to call it an import. It's not a native tree, but it's one that's been brought over here and grows quite nicely, as I say, full sun, etc. And then I have at the north side of my house the Japanese hornbeam that is pretty much the same character, and in it runs kind of down the middle of the road. The bark is a gray, it's small platelets, it's a little on the smooth side as young, and then it develops platelets like most other barks do when they peel or grow on out to be ready to peel off. The bark is it's black when it's wet. I mean, it somehow or other, it turns flat out black, and then it's a gray-brown during the rest of the time. Just enough platelet on the bark to add interest, but not enough to be exciting. So I guess what I would call it is a good medium tree to create something a little different in a property that has many other types of trees. It would be a good blend in, but not a wow factor as far as fall color.
Hey, thanks again for listening to the podcast. Remember, your 2017 Gardening Guide catalogs are available now. If you want one delivered to your home, go to stokeseeds.com. For the best selection of vegetable, flower, and herb seeds available, go to stokeseeds.com. Cultivating successful growers for generations.